you step foot on that land and see the community that's built around it, you feel the need to save it and to care for it.
The best atmosphere is when you have all those different people there together.
I think that's one of the most special things about the Gill Tract to me, is that you'll see 3-year-olds and you'll see 80-year-olds.
Most of them do come from either this immediate community or the University at Berkeley. There are about 7 different languages that are spoken on the field. The 3 primary ones are English, Spanish, and Mandarin. I think that this is a wonderful example of how to deal with racism, and by having people work together collectively, side by side, growing food and harvesting it to share with their families.
Brought out the rototillers, and we brought out the compost, and then we brought out the plants, and it was just like, wow, we're really doing this.
You are trespassing. We are ordering you to leave.
We will regain control of that property.
Earth Day demonstration is turning into a standoff between occupiers and UC Berkeley.
We live in an era where state funding for the University of California has declined, and UC Berkeley, like other universities in the system, need to find new ways to develop revenue to support the interests of our students. Well, that development project is going to generate almost $1 million a year for the university. So at every step of the way, the project has been tested, it's been debated, it's been challenged, and at the ballot box and in the courts and in the city council, the project has been approved. That's how democracy works. And that was a 7-year process. And at some point, it's time to move on, right? At some point, the people have spoken.
It's condescending, like everything else Mogilov says. People were at all those meetings. People were shut down at all those meetings throughout. That is a space that people can not just have as this precious, community farm, which is really important, but also that the university will really value it and treat it as the strategic asset that it is for the type of research that we need, not just as a university, but as a society.
Almost all urban gardens once had some kind of building, and there's so many chemicals and toxins that can leach into the soil. The area that the Gill Tract Community Farm on is currently has never been developed. It's been farmland for hundreds of years, forever. And it's one of the only places in, I think, the entire Bay Area that's never had construction. And you can tell the difference in the soil.
It's irreplaceable. There is no other patch of land this size of, top 1 quality farming soil. And there's a huge need and a huge demand for research in urban agriculture.
Those vacant lots are worth the equivalent of $20 million. We did not think and do not think it makes sense to hand over a $20 million asset for only a single use.
Part of what we're trying to do for the community is to help empower people to be able to grow their own healthy, organic, wonderful, delicious, fresh food in their backyard. This specific small piece of land can help a lot of people, and also to set an example.
What would it be like without the place? It would be a place that's much less rich in life, in food, in learning, in experience, and in really important skills and knowledges that we need for the future and for the children that are growing up there.